Hey everyone, welcome back to another Market Open live stream. Well, we are in a pretty crazy time frame here where the market is just zooming once again. The market continues to freak out in the most positive sense of freak out possible. And we're really getting led and cheered on by some crazy start to earnings. Not only do we have our futures doing extremely well right here, take a look at our futures. Dow Jones up 0.63, S&P up 0.47, NASDAQ futures up 0.34, and you've got oil up again, 0.8 here. Jeez. 10-year Treasury actually bouncing right back up now. 10-year Treasury sitting at 1.56. Let's go ahead and look specifically at Brent. Brent almost at $85. Oh my goodness. Market is definitely heating up here as the market's very excited. But one of the reasons, folks, here is, my goodness, Goldman Sachs and the banks killing it right now. Absolutely killing it. We had earnings at Goldman Sachs with, take a look at this, EPS, third quarter EPS of 14.93. We had net revenue for quarter three at Goldman Sachs coming in at $13.61 billion. Folks, the estimate was 11.6. Just to give you a comparison, 13.61 divided by 11.6 is a beat of 17.3% beat at Goldman Sachs. That is insane. Investment banking revenue came in at $3.55 billion versus 2.85. That works out to a 24.5% beat. Absolutely incredible. We have, these are massive beats here. Q3 saw a big acceleration in investment growth. We have book value per share at Goldman Sachs coming in at $277. This is a company that's selling for $391. It is pre-market up 2%, and you've got. Just overall, a massive beat on EPS. EPS coming in at 14.93 versus 8.98 a year ago. This is pretty incredible here. Goldman profits up 63% on a surge in deal making. Goldman traders deliver surprise surge in firm's best year ever. This is really, really incredible. Overall, I have to say this is probably the best case scenario that we could be looking for in investments. We are in a situation where the start to earnings season is going extremely well. I'm extremely excited and happy about this because it could mean that even though I was wrong about inflation, hopefully inflecting to the downside, that's going to take, unfortunately, longer than expected. We could still have an end of the year rally. And so far, what we've seen the last few days is that we might have an end of the year rally, which is extremely exciting. I'm jumping up and down for that. I'm stoked. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that are going on in the stock market. Let's see what we have here. In actual stocks, we have 23andMe up 7.74%. The only catalyst I could see for this was that they were mentioned by CNBC. You've got the Dow Jones Industrial right now, by the way, sitting at its highest level since September 8th, which is just right now we're just 2% apparently here below our record high, 2.2% below our record high on the S&P. Thanks CNBC for that. So we're going to be approaching record highs again here. This is pretty incredible. Retail sales data came in higher than expected as well. The consensus for retail sales data was a contraction of 0.2%. That's negative 0.2%. We actually ended up 0.7%. Still a lot of spending going on, lots and lots of spending out there. But look at some of these runners here in the morning. Of course, we've got Marathon, Riot, Hut 8 going up 3 to 5%. Today, I will be releasing a video on whether or not I think you should invest in the miners, or if you wanted exposure to cryptocurrency, what you should invest in if you wanted to own a stock that mostly had Bitcoin exposure. I'll be talking about that in a video coming out soon, so stay tuned for that today. Make sure you're subscribed if you have not yet subscribed. You have Xpeng today up 2.36%. Matterport up 4.68%. Can't stop Matterport. It's a great one. Monday.com up 2.21. Coinbase up about 2. Neo's pushing about 1.85. I did hear some news on Neo. Let's go ahead and pull the news quickly here on Neo. So Neo right now, let's see here. For China sales outperformed U.S. numbers. We've got Neo said to increase production capacity by 20% at the Hefei plant. Aims for another 100% increase by mid-2022. Very good. Obviously, Neo still right now underperforming a little bit on a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt over what's going on with the Evergrande crisis. Lemonade at $69 flat. Airbnb, Southwest moving up fractionally. Dave & Buster's coming up about 1%. Shift Technologies coming up a little bit, 0.9% on DocuSign and Shift. Let's go look at the downside here. Downside, you've got, this is OTC, so we'll really wait for this one to reflect better on very good. You got Virgin Galactic down 16.25% on Virgin Galactic, folks. I am going to take a look and see exactly what's going on at Virgin here. It's a big decline here. Virgin Galactic falls after delaying first commercial flight. Virgin Galactic drops on lost momentum in space tourism race. Virgin Galactic fallen back to Earth today on this postponed commercial space flight. That's unfortunate for Virgin. Got Camber, a momentum mover, down about 6.3% here. Moves a lot pretty rapidly in either direction. Not a lot of losers today, though. Of the losers that we have, most things are really down maybe 0.1, 0.2, or 0.3%, including Lucid, Redfin, Seagate, JD.com. These folks down about 0.3%. But otherwise, the rest of the market is either flat or green. Apple, Tattooed Chef, AT&T, Amazon. These folks modestly up. If Kali, look at this Tesla, folks. Tesla sitting at 821 right now. We continue to move to the upside on Tesla. Wayfair popping back up a little bit, getting to about 243 right now. Enphase Energy sitting at that 174.5 level. Palantir 2447. Very, very, very impressive here. Robinhood 0.61%. It's incredible market here. So yeah, there you go, Rob. This is exactly, folks. This is why we connect here to see what's going on in the market, is because we were buying like freaking crazy 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think we collectively went shopping and buying the dip, and nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. This is why we always say buy when people are fearful. When there are negative catalysts, when there are catalysts that feel like you can't get out of the crisis. Like, I mean, for a moment there, it felt like we were going to have the government shut down. We're going to default on our debts. We're going to have a disaster with the taper. And none of that came true. We really, really pulled through a lot of the madness. So very, very impressive. That's right. Buy the effing dip. Hell yeah. So all right, let's go ahead and see here. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, we're gonna get this out of here. Perfect. Okay, good. So let's see what other news we've got going on. I will say Treasury's moving up today a little bit. Is not so ideal. The 10-year Treasury popping off a little bit. Let me go ahead and thank you for saying that, TCH. All right, 10-year Treasury. I want to see what's going on over here. So 10-year Treasury is rising a little bit right now, and it could be because oil's moving up, which oil's going to drive some inflationary fears. It could be because of those retail numbers that came in. In fact, let me see if I can get the 10-year Treasury chart a little bit better, because it's lagging right here on CNBC. So if I get the 10-year chart over on this computer, it might help me out. Okay, let's go to the day chart. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, we had a big spike. Looks like right around 8:30 when retail sales data came out. Yeah, that's what did it. We had the 10-year sitting around 1.54%. It did rise this morning though. We were at 1.51% last night. So we did have a rise in anticipation of this report. Retail sales came in stronger than expected, leading 10-year treasuries to pop off even more. Now sitting at about 1.556 as you see on screen here. So very good, very good. I mean, it's positive to see the retail sales numbers up, but it's a downside because, well, I mean, the issue with it obviously is we're in the situation where we have inflationary fears, right? So, but here, otherwise, I mean, the market is really taking this in stride. I mean, almost everything is just green right now. Very, very good. We're really, I mean, it's far and few between for red. Cryptocurrency is doing extremely well on talk about potentially a Bitcoin futures ETF not getting blocked by the SEC. I'll be posting a video on that explaining that in a little bit more detail, so that way we can go into the details of futures versus options. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And folks, I'm going to be posting a lot of good videos today, and let me give you one guarantee right now, okay? I rarely say I'm going to give you a guarantee, but I guarantee you this. You will not get all notifications today. Maybe you don't want all the notifications, but if you do want all of the notifications, you're not going to get them from YouTube. YouTube will only send you 3 notifications. That is it. So if you want notifications every time I post a video, whether I'm opening a new position, or I'm talking about a new stock, I'm talking about a news item or whatever, again, totally optional. But if you are interested in that, type Meet Kevin into your app store. Google the Android App Store or the Apple App Store. Type in Meet Kevin, download my app, turn on notifications. Okay? The whole point of the app is for you to turn on notifications so you can actually get all the notifications. That's it. We literally took YouTube into our own hands, YouTube's notification system, and I spent quite a bit of money just to make this app so that you could get 100% of notifications if you want it. Again, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. But if you want it, I just want you to know that option is available for you, because YouTube is going to screw you on notifications. That is a guarantee. They will only send you 3 in 24 hours. And I post more than 3 videos in 24 hours, especially today, because I got a whole list of stuff to send today. Yeah, if you upload more than 3 videos in 24 hours, they will not send a notification. So yeah. Okay, good. So, but anyway, Meet Kevin in the App Store, and you will be able to turn on all the notifications. I have a Windows PC. Where's my app, bro? Man, I know you got a phone too. You back off, all right? Anyway, so let's go ahead here and yeah, let's look at some news coverage. So, first, okay, so we're gonna talk more about the Bitcoin futures stuff in a later video. But look at this. I mean, we hit a high this morning of $60,002, I believe it was. Yes, $60,002, just below $60,003. We are rallying a little bit right now. In the last, some people might think this is crazy, but in the last, probably about 4 weeks, I've taken my crypto portfolio from about $500,000 to about 1.7 million that I have exposed. And that's because I've been adding like crazy. Obviously, prices have been going up, but I've been adding like crazy to it. And so anytime, of course, you want an alert when I buy or sell something, when I see a dip or right at a catalyst moment. For example, the last time I bought Bitcoin was literally right here. Check out the Stocks and Psychology of Money group if you want alerts like that, because I saw the news pretty much before anybody else did. Obviously, some people saw it because you have a little bit of candlestick here, but I was able to buy right around here. Take a look at that in the Stocks and Psychology of Money group. But anyway, that is linked down below with that coupon code. So, but yeah, rallying right now. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit some other news. Let's see what other news we've got going on right now. Whew, crazy times, folks. Crazy. Ooh, looky here. This is actually really good news. Let's see here. U.S. to lift travel ban on November 8, allowing vaccinated international visitors into the country. That's awesome. So that's big news. We've been waiting for this for a while, so that's very, very, very good. And yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so then we have. So the travel ban that just came out 5 minutes ago. That should honestly do very well for the airline stocks. Let's see if the airline stocks are moving on that. DAL. Let's see here. So airline stocks. I mean, they've been moving today. So let's see here. They're moving. Delta's up 1.48. Let's do American Air. American Air 1.83. Yeah, they're all doing pretty well. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. So airlines coming back a little bit. I mean, I expect this to be good for recovery stocks, obviously, here. So very good. Let's see here. Let's jump in over here. Let's see what else we got here. FDA meeting updates. Panel votes today on Johnson & Johnson booster. Effectiveness with second shot. Workers quitting in mass is a great thing, says a happiness expert. Oh my goodness. Biggest analyst calls. Tesla, Facebook, Amazon, Micron. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I gotta sign in. Give me a sec. We'll sign in. Da, 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 da. All right. There we go. Now we're signed in. So Bank of America lowers its price target on Virgin Galactic. Ouch. Goldman downgrades Western Digital to neutral from buy and upgrades Broadcom to buy from neutral. Piper Sandler upgrades Moderna to overweight from neutral. Sees it as an attractive entry point. Cohen reiterates Amazon has outperformed. Evercore ISI adds Facebook to tactical underperform. RBC downgrades Morgan Stanley to perform from outperform. Uber to tactical outperform. Morgan Stanley reiterates Netflix is overweight, saying it's bullish heading into the company's earnings next week with a price target of $675. Nice. Jefferies raises its price target. Here we go. Let's go, Tesla. Jefferies raised its price target on the stock to $950. Woo! We gotta write that one down. That's a good one. That's great. So Jefferies upgrades to $950 from $850 as it sees, quote, capacity ramp and demand ahead of Tesla's earnings later this month. For some time, the narrative has been legacy OEMs closing the gap. We see little evidence. Little evidence of OEMs closing the gap. That's really good. Little evidence as Tesla continues to challenge at multiple levels. We raise EBIT and margin estimates in contrast with doubts about earnings momentum. Wow, that's big. That's big. Woo! Will Tesla split? Ooh. Elon Musk kind of touched on that. He said it's this price isn't yet where it's likely to split. Remember last time they hit about 1,500? That's when they started really talking about splitting the last time. So I would expect it to be something around that price kind of again. Something around 1,500. So I'd check that out. Credit Suisse initiates coverage of Hostess, says outperform. Goldman Sachs downgrades U.S. Steel because it's concerned about declining steel prices. On the supply side, new production from multi-year investments initiated during the Trump admin, coupled with an uptick in imports, have increased steel availability. Imports could potentially increase further should tariffs on product imported from the EU be relaxed. Morgan Stanley resumes Magna as overweight. Bank of America resumes Micron as neutral. Netflix is overweight. Credit Suisse is keeping Tesla at neutral. That's interesting. Credit Suisse. They see three themes. Focus on capacity, upside and gross margin, and sourcing dynamics. Yeah, I agree with that. Those are pretty big. As long as they can get materials, they are able to build, which is what's so important. JPN reiterates Penn National Gaming is overweight. Those are some interesting calls here. I like it. I'm so excited about this travel ban getting lifted, by the way. I'm so tired of this travel ban garbage. And this is not me trying to be political about COVID, okay? Gosh, I'm so tired of having to be so, like, sensitive. All right. So, take a look back over here. What else we got? Camber just recovered about 1.5%. Lucid just went neg 0.21. Whirlpool flat. How's Tesla doing on this upgrade? I feel like that may have already been priced in from when we last checked. Oh no, it's up 0.5%. Well, yeah, actually, that's actually down a little bit from when we last checked. It was at, I feel like it was at 821. So, all right, how's our SPY as we go into the open here? It's doing well. 444 on the SPY. It's not bad. Up about 0.47% right now. It's exciting. Good. Okay, cool. What do we got over here? Oh, an ad. Oh, how wonderful. A Bloomberg ad. Have I considered having Charles Hoskinson on the show? I've only asked him like 3 times to come on. How is Boeing not at 300 to 400? I don't know. I suppose that depends on what it's at right now because Boeing... Oh, it's at 217. Yeah, Boeing's had a lot of problems, not just with the MAX, but now they're having issues with the airliner. It's or the Dreamliner. It's a disaster. They have not been doing so great. Oh, they're talking Tesla. Let's listen.
Right. You don't know.
You can't do it.
There's an underperformance of Facebook note that came out today.
You cannot screw with FANG. You did it.
I created FANG, and I'm staying with FANG.
Got to stick with it.
Staying with FANG.
Just add Tesla in there.
I'm staying with the Eagles.
Does this mean you're positive on Tesla?
Yeah, I've been positive on Tesla since 200.
You have?
Yeah, ever since I drove one. Ever since I drove it.
All right.
Stop.
I sat on the whoopee cushion too, which I thought was really funny.
All right. That is a heck of a chart. Wow. All right. By the way, the opening bell just a few minutes away. And remember.
Okay. I don't know about that one, Mr. Jim. Hold on a second here. Jim, Kramer, me, Kevin. Yeah. Look at this. I have this video here. Jim Kramer, the paper-handed weenie baby, Tesla. Okay, wait a second. Hold on. I don't remember this video. I honestly don't remember. So let's just do a quick little click through because giggles.
And he made, he used to declare war on Toyota without even realizing it. And the call date.
So this is April 30th.
We spent a lot of time talking about, panels, whatever.
And your point is, once you take into account the EV rebates, the Bitcoin gain, you don't really like the way the EBIT looks.
No, I don't. You see, but that's involved. That's doing homework.
So what? So when Tesla's down, he doesn't like Tesla because the chart's red. And he says, see, that's what's involved when you do your homework. Now the chart's green. And, I've liked it since 200, ever since I drove the car.
I regret that I did the homework because I could have come out here and said it was a great course.
Oh, my gosh, Jim. Are you serious?
Yes, bro.
Jim is suggesting that he's not happy. Yeah, that's me talking in the old version of the video. So let's see what else we had. Then we had, this is all him bagging on it on April 30th. And then in the years before the Tesla rally, look at this.
Sell. This deal is a great way to make a quick buck or two, which is why I advocate trying to get in it. But long term, Tesla is cell block material, and you're going to hear it on some Thursday coming up. That's why.
Back when it's IPOing. Tesla is a cult stock.
Cult stock, there's nothing to look at. The people who love the Tesla cars buy the stock. There's nothing to do.
Dude, we literally just heard him say, oh yeah, I've been bullish on it since I drove the car.
Means a battleground stock that I cannot have an edge on. It's the only one, by the way. I mean, I'll tell you to buy Amazon. I have no problem telling you. It's a cult stock, but it's also got a web service business that is worth maybe a huge part of the market cap. But Tesla is just a battleground, and it's great to watch. It's terrible to be involved in. Almost as much as General Motors and Ford combined. That's right. Tesla has an $84.5 billion market cap. GM's at $50 billion. Ford at $37 billion. We hear this griping every time Tesla takes out an important level. I remember the consternation when it grew bigger than Ford, then bigger than GM. Now it's almost the size of the two of them put together. I got to tell you, I'm dumbfounded too. Dumbfounded that Tesla stock hasn't gone even higher. Musk, it turns out, is a great CEO.
It's all freaking over the place. It just depends what the chart is. When the chart, look at this. When Tesla's rallying, Jim Cramer is going, I'm surprised it's not higher. Today, he's like, oh yeah, I've been a bull on the stock ever since it was 200 when I got in the car the first time. But I just showed you like 4 clips of him saying it's a sell after IPO. It's a cult stock. You shouldn't buy it. It's overvalued. It's a sell. Come on, man. It's like the only thing that matters is what the chart is doing. If the chart is up, Jim Cramer loves Tesla and he told you to buy it. If the chart is down, Jim Cramer told you to sell it. Oh, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Oh, see, you just have to have these videos ready to go. I was not expecting to pull that up. Okay, you saw this live. It's like I heard him say that. I'm like, wait a second. Let me pull up my research on you because I got some. Let me pull up my compilation and fact check you real quick. That didn't go so well, Jim. Okay. All right, we're getting ready for the opening bell here. What a disaster. Virgin Galactic, 15.3% to the downside. Really getting hit here on that delay. Charge Point back down 1.2%. That's a boomer. And by boomer, I mean bummer. Oh well. Some more red showing up here. We've got about a page and a half of red. 20 seconds to go before the opening bell. We've got 23andMe at about 10.8% to the upside. Matterport rallying 5% here. Let's go ahead and Dutch Bros up again, 3.25%. My goodness, Dutch Bros, you cannot stop this stock. All right, let's listen in. All right, let's see how green it is today.
Some volume down here. Well, I mean, when you keep hitting these, yesterday was a day that a lot of people say maybe.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Look at how green it is. Look at that. That is like 95% green. I'm telling you, it's the end of the year rally. Yes. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. We even though that inflation might be lasting longer, was wrong about that. Could still end up having that end of the year rally. This is insane. It's gonna have to start thinking about what stocks to sell soon because this is gonna go nuts. My goodness gracious. All right, let's see how things are actually opening up. Let's see if we have any resistance. Can we get a little bit of like red? There we go. There we go. Okay, tiny little fractional little piece of red here at 445 on the S&P 500. Probably honestly healthy to start with a little bit of red, because there's so freaking much green in that pre-market. It's insane. There we go. There we go. Getting a little bit of red coming down here. Etsy, Tesla, Visa, stable, Matterport. Yeah, a little bit of red just across the board here. Macy's, tiny little bit of red. Taiwan Semiconductors, red. Morgan Stanley. So, okay, well, but then again, look at the airlines here. The airline's moving. So I wonder if this is recoveries moving here. Let's see here. Yeah. Airlines, Dave & Buster's, recoveries moving on this news. Pretty exciting to see. Very, very good. All right. Let's see here. What else do we have? Watch list. Let's listen to what they're saying about the rally here. Let's listen. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a travel sector. Let's listen in.
A lot of money going around, and then you see earnings like JB Hunt. Okay, now I didn't like JB Hunt's number. They talk a lot about how they have labor problems, they can't find workers, but the bottom line was good. What keeps happening is that these companies are able to make great money, even though the fates are against them. The JB Hunt is really, remember, this is the third largest trucker. And they had some very interesting things to say about no truck, can't find truckers, but they can still coin money.
Well, and I know you had been frustrated with UPS in the charitable trust, but that is back into at least a 1 month high.
Well, UPS had a couple of Cal Tomei is unbelievable. She used to be a CFO at Home Depot, but they got pulled down by FedEx.
No, I just wanted to see what they're saying about the recovery here. All right, let's go back on over here. So let's see how things are moving now. So we had a moment there of red. We had a little moment of a pause, but it looks like the rally's coming right back. Look at that, folks. The rally is coming back. This is insane. We had a brief little open there of red on some of these stocks. Hold on. Let's see what's happening here. At least Tesla's moving to the upside. MasterCard and the recoveries are moving. Let's see here. Ooh, I'm trying to understand. Oh, wow. Neo 37. Let's go. Dave & Buster's is pushing. Macy's is at 2.68. Very nice. Squarespace. Nice rally there on Squarespace. 5.5. Let's see. What about the momentum movers like AMC? AMC actually rotating to the downside. Yeah, Corsair getting smoked. Oh, down 8%. Yeah. That's right. I was looking yesterday at potentially selling some puts. I don't know if I really want to, but 24.89. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll listen to their earnings call, but that is just dirt low. Let me see if I can just pull up their earnings right now. Let's see here. Bloomberger. Hamburger. All right, let's see here. CRSR. And we have earnings transcript. Earnings call. Yeah, it is right here. Well, where is it? Uh-oh. I don't have it. What the heck? That's weird. Oh, well. I'll have to pull it up later. Yeah, I love reading the earnings call transcripts. I'll have to get back to that, though. So I'll write that down really quick. Transcripts, especially on CRSR. So we'll circle back on that. But, yeah, some real pain happening there on Corsair right now. Let's just look at some pain puts. Pain puts. Let's go to 25. Sell puts. And we are at $1.16. That's actually not that great. Really? $1.16 divided by 25 for December? 4.6%. I'm shocked. That should be a lot different pricing. No way. For December, sell puts? Oh, there we go. 194. Yeah, I felt like that wasn't updated properly. 194. That looks a little more realistic. 7.76% at 25. That's a little better. That's better, but it's still not great. So I'm a little surprised by that. ChargePoint falling a little bit here. You've got 23andMe. Wow, 23andMe up 12%. Oh my goodness. That's absolutely incredible. What else is moving here? Riot, Hut 8. My goodness, Hut 8's up to 11.5. Xpeng's up almost 4% here on Xpeng. Coinbase 269. Woo! Oh, the runs here. It's crazy. Ubiquity is up to 321. Dave & Buster's up a good chunk here. Nordstrom, Dave & Buster's up 2.25. The airlines in recovery really liking this right now. Matterport chillaxed a little bit. Matterport was up like 4% in the pre-market. It's only up 1.61% right now. Tesla's up 0.83% along with Etsy, Lemonade. These guys up just over 0.75%. And yeah, towards the downside, very good food companies getting smoked by almost 20% to the downside. $1.85 right now. ChargePoint slipping a bit, unfortunately. You've got Lucid slipping a bit, 143. There goes Affirm dropping about 1.25% to 146. Was up about 1% to close yesterday, so giving up a little bit of that. SoFi giving a little bit of that. I think you've got a little bit of profit taking happening at the moment. Ooh, Enphase went red. Yeah, look at that. Enphase, probably some profit taking happening over here on Enphase. Palantir, you've got Palantir, AMC, these guys red. So there's definitely some red. My guess is you're having a little bit of morning profit taking just because things were so freaking green this morning. I mean, I don't know that I've seen a 95% green in quite a while. It's been a long time since we've seen that much green in the market. So let's see here. Let's go to Bloomberg. Right over here at Bloomberg, there's a note to make sure that you get your $70 of free, or up to $70 of free stocks with Public by going to mettkevin.com/public. You can also buy and sell crypto now. Go to mettkevin.com/public and get yourself up to $70 in free stock. They don't use payment for order flow, and you can follow me at MeetKevin on Public, which is kind of cool. When I trade there, you see notifications there. And of course, if you want all of my buy and sell notifications for options, crypto, or whatever, check out the programs linked down below on Building Your Wealth. Okay, U.S. to allow vaccinated foreigners to enter from November 8th. Wow. Is this worldwide? Let's look at this. U.S. will open its borders to vaccinated foreign travelers on November 8th, the White House said. It's the biggest change since the early days of the COVID pandemic. Foreign nationals coming directly from Europe, India, Brazil, China. Under the new system, vaccinated people who've had a negative test in the prior 72 will be able to board a flight to the U.S. as long as they share contact tracing information. Unvaccinated foreigners will be barred from entry, while unvaccinated Americans will need a negative COVID-19 test. Wow. So if you're an unvaccinated foreigner, you won't be able to come in. So if you want to come to America for vacation or whatever, you got to get vaccinated. It's basically what they're saying. Woo! All right. So, right. All right. So then we have the gear. All right. Biden confronts supply chain crisis. We have metal surge as energy crisis knocks out more supply. Trump ordered to testify Monday in lawsuit by 2015 protesters. Whoa. That'll be interesting. I don't know if we can watch that? Donald Trump was ordered to give testimony on Monday by human rights activists who claim his security guards assaulted them during a 2015 protest outside Trump Tower in New York. Really? Submit to a video deposition. So it'll be like a Zoom. 10 a.m. on October 18th. I doubt it'll be live or that anybody will be able to see it. I also doubt he's going to say anything. He's probably going to just say, like, I don't remember. That's usually the MO for depositions, by the way. Like, literally, if you think you're going to get anything good out of a deposition, you're wrong. Like, the only thing that'll ever be clipped from you in a deposition is something that's bad. So the less you say, the better. It's not your time to defend yourself. So that's why most people just happen not to remember anything during a deposition. Oh, geez, what a surprise. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go to the Wall Street Journal. Let's see what we got over here. Retail sales rise, showing resilient U.S. consumers. Yes. Okay. Inflation sets off alarms around the world. More than a dozen central banks have raised interest rates. As we are battered by supply chain bottlenecks and rising prices of energy and raw materials. The sharpest consumer price increases in years in many countries have evoked different responses from central banks. More than a dozen have raised rates, but two of them that haven't are the largest, the ECB and the Fed. ECB, the European Central Bank. The differing responses reflect differences in views about whether the pickup in prices will feed further cycles of inflation or will instead peter out. Which view is right will do much to shape the trajectory of the global economy in the next few years. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I don't know that we need to read the whole thing on inflation here. I think we're pretty inflationed out, honestly. I mean, yeah. All right, what do we got over here? So the Russell is really killing it right now. NASDAQ technology actually lagging a little bit. Oh, really? Oh, Drew, thank you for saying this. You made a short cameo on Sarah Dietschy's recent iPhone mini review, green hair and all. That is so cool. I love that. Oh, I'll have to thank her. She's so cool. Love Sarah. Shout out to Sarah Dietschy. Go follow Sarah Dietschy if you have not yet. Rhymes with peachy, but it's not spelled like peachy. All right, so let's look at the stocks again here. Wow. Okay, 23andMe is still running up about 14%. TMC, this was down just the other day here. Now up 9%. Dutch Bros 4% again. Cinemark 4.3. It's recovery stocks are killing it right now. Matterport 3.3%. Wow, Matterport's coming back. Coinbase 270. It's gonna be good for regulation if Coinbase keeps running here. It's gonna be good for Coinbase if regulation keeps coming, like good regulation, right? Things that authorize more things to happen. So that's probably why you're seeing Coinbase push. Whoa, look at that 826 on Tesla. Let's go. Keep moving on Tesla here. Super exciting. Very, very cool. Lemonade's doing nice at 0.66. Wynn Resorts 0.55. Apple's up. What's losing over here? Plug Power dropping about 3.18%. Lucid, couple percent. Not a lot of big losers, honestly, here. I mean, the things that are falling are barely down. 1.58 on a firm. The thing has been running like a mad stock. Quite frankly, if anybody said a firm was going to be 146 like 2 weeks ago, they'd think you were like smoking something. So big deal. The thing that's been stuck has been Redfin. That cannot break away well from $50. So DocuSign 258, Peloton, that one's been stuck around 85. It's not a surprise. Beyond Meat selling off a little bit again, but only 0.5%. Shift 0.3%. So 5.2%. Big deal. Ooh. All right. What about Corsair? Corsair. Oh, okay. It's finally coming up. It's down 8.64%. Let me see how that option pricing moved for December. No. It's horrible. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Oh, it updated to $2.08. That's better. Okay, I saw it at 116 there for a moment. I don't know if that was a Weeble glitch or what that was, but this is a little bit better. Now I like it a little more. 8.3. Yeah, that's not horrible. The stock's obviously getting beat quite a bit here. That is a weird day chart. Oh, this is for the actual contract. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say the pre-market and aftermarket was missing. So wow, 23andMe. You know, I actually bagged on this stock when it was when it first came out. I think it was running, and I actually like 23andMe. I support 23andMe, but I'm like, this is way overvalued at where it was. NASDAQ actually did a report on that. Look at that. NASDAQ 23andMe Meet Kevin. They featured me in an article there. See? SPAC deal. VG Acquisition Corp SPAC deal with 23andMe is too speculative. And analyzing the SPAC deal with Kevin. Meet Kevin. And they called my analysis one of the best. Thank you. Is this the perfect place to mention that if you want to learn how I do my analysis, check out the Stocks and Psychology link down below and the coupon code expiring on the 29th? I don't know. That was nice. All right. Anyway. So let's see. Vinco settles down a little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if there's other news. Because right now, that's no fun. SoFi chart looking good. Is it? Let me see here. SoFi. Oh, look at SoFi. It's going green again. Yeah, good job. SoFi's great. I don't have as big of a position in SoFi as I do in Affirm, although I've taken lots of tendies from options on it. It's been great. Tesla. Oh my gosh, what is this? I didn't click on that. That's from yesterday. Elon Musk says SpaceX in talks to install Starlink broadband on airlines. Oh, thank God. Airline internet sucks. Anyway, look at Tesla. Oh, hold on. That's SoFi. Look at Tesla. Yes. 8.27. Oh, I have so much money in call options on Tesla. It's so bad. It's really bad. Like, I need Tesla to go to 900. But I right now have $1.24 million on calls on Tesla. Oh, in fairness, one of those is a put. It's a sold put though, so it moves bullishly. Holy crap, that's a lot of money in call options on one stock. It's very stupid. Don't do that. But as long as this happens, I'll take it. When do those calls expire? Well, let's see. September 22, June 23, June 22, March 23, March 23, March 23, Jan 23, Jan 23. And when I say 23, that's the year. I do have one call, though, for December 21st that I recently added. We just bought this in the Stocks and Psychology Money Group a few days ago. We bought this on October 8th. We literally bought this a week ago in the course, or at least I mentioned it. I'm not trying to suggest that people follow me. But I'm just saying I sent the alert that I was buying it. So I bought the Tesla 790 Jan 21 for December 17th, 2021. Bought the Tesla 790s, and I paid $62,000, and it's up about 25% right now. I could show that one just because it's so recent. May as well. Anyway, this is the more recent one right here. So yeah, that's cool. It's like 25% on a call. All right. Anyway, so and that was really because the historic volatility has just been like plummeting. I mean, it is at the lowest we have seen it in a very long time. Holy crap. Affirm? Are you serious? Affirm is now rallying again? What is this market? End of the year rally. End of the year rally. I'm telling you, it's nuts. It's nuts. Look, I was wrong on inflation. It's gonna take longer, but all the negative catalysts are over. And I've been saying it for weeks, and I'm not trying to say I'm patting myself on the back, like, oh, right, or whatever. It's just like, it's obvious for the market to go down when people have so much money. You need fear. People have ungodly amounts of money. It was just yesterday that Morgan Stanley's like, yeah, we got $600 billion that we don't know what to do with. Folks, $600 billion. They could almost pay cash for Tesla and just own Tesla. That's a lot of effing money. It's insane how much money is out there right now. People are just going to buy anything. If the market has no fear, people are going to buy absolutely everything. It's not. I mean, it's also dangerous because remember, risk goes up when prices go up, right? So at some point it's going to make sense to start like taking some tendies in some places, especially on option contracts. Very interesting start. I think it's fascinating how we've had this sort of profit-taking start to the day, but it looks like, a little profit-taking start to the day, and then it really looks like the rally's trying to set to continue here. Unreal. Okay. Crazy times. All right, so Financial Times, Goldman caps bumper quarter. The hell is a bumper quarter? I've never heard of that crap. Bumper quarter. All right. Let's see here. Biden's $3.5 trillion spending plan. Quote, there are choices to be made. Yeah, like it's going to suck. Why Ford chose Tennessee for its electric factory. Don't care. No offense to Tennessee. I just don't really care why they chose Tennessee. Let's see here. Brazil COVID inquiry set to recommend indictment of Jair Bolsonaro. Coinbase calls for the creation of a dedicated crypto regulator. Oh, gosh. Coinbase. Coinbase just pissed right now because they didn't get to do their they really wanted to do yield on crypto that you held in their wallets, just like a lot of other companies do, and they got denied by the SEC. So now they're lashing out, just like they've lashed out on Twitter, and now it looks like they're lashing out, basically saying the SEC, and I don't know, I haven't read this yet, but I'm assuming they're saying the SEC is going to be incapable because they're going to be too distracted or whatever on stocks. So let's see where we're at. Coinbase calls for the creation of a dedicated crypto regulator. Okay. Coinbase has called for the creation of a single dedicated body, instead of the SEC, to regulate digital assets, arguing the current oversight is too fragmented. Ooh. Well, I mean, I agree with that. And that the U.S.'s century-old securities laws are ill-suited for today's cryptocurrency markets. This is true. A lot of securities laws have to do with what's known as the 40 Act. And I'll show you this. Bitcoin future, it was SEC Education Twitter. There's actually Twitter called SEC Education. And there's always, in almost anything that's referencing SEC-related investments, almost everything goes back to the 1940 Act. And it's the Investment Company Act of 1940. And they call it the 40 Act, which kind of sounds like 4D, like 4D chess, but it's the 1940 Act. It always comes up. And so it's not a surprise that they're saying century-old securities laws, because it's kind of true. I mean, 80 years is probably more accurate, but whatever. In a policy document shared with Congress, the largest U.S. cryptocurrency exchange urged lawmakers to separate the oversight of digital asset markets from other financial markets as it goes on the offensive in Capitol Hill following a recent spat with the SEC. That was that Twitter freakout I was talking about. Quote, to avoid fragmented and inconsistent regulatory oversight of these unique and concurrent innovations, responsibility over digital asset markets should be assigned to a single federal regulator, noting that the SEC and Commodity Futures Trading Commission and certain state regimes all oversee parts of the crypto industry. This is also true because, in fairness, over here, they mention that crypto is a commodity. And then look at this, the SEC's Commission, Office of Investor Education, and the Commodity Future Trading Commission. So you've got like all of these different bodies that might have some sort of say in crypto regulation. And Coinbase is coming out going, please just give us one that we can deal with. I actually don't blame this. I doubt that Gary Gensler is going to give up his opportunity to regulate crypto. He's going to want to regulate crypto. He's the guy who's going to want to do. I doubt he's going to give this up. And honestly, more bureaucracy, like another department, I don't know. The company's also proposing creating additional self-regulatory, an additional self-regulatory organization, or SRO, to support the oversight under this new digital assets regulatory regime. The proposals come as tensions between Coinbase and the SEC have escalated in recent months. Okay, we talked about this. Brian Armstrong, the chief executive, accused the SEC of being sketchy. In its proposal on Thursday, Coinbase argued securities laws implemented in the 1930s struggle to fit the current digital markets. As a result, risk stifling innovation and driving crypto entrepreneurs offshore. Document first reported by the Wall Street Journal and then reported on by the Financial Times. Gensler has said many crypto products could be defined as securities, stopped short of issuing further guidance. Right, because the SEC is obviously the Securities and Exchange Commission, and the SEC has not responded. Okay, well, it'll be interesting. I mean, all right, cool. Here goes the S&P. Look at this, the S&P skyrocketing again. This is so nutty. What a nutty market. Yeah. So you had a little bit of profit taking right at the beginning. Now you are pumping again. Let's look at this here. Right. Let's see here. You've got Dow Jones Industrial up 0.79. You've got S&P 500 up 0.56, NASDAQ up 0.28, Russell 2000 1.01. Nice. All right. So let's see here. HUD 8 mining, my goodness, up 10.98%. Pretty incredible. I wonder how MicroStrategy is doing. MicroStrategy is only up 3.88. It's interesting how MicroStrategy just doesn't move like HUD 8 does. All right. Then we've got, 23andMe is almost up 15%. Dutch Bros 6%. This is a pretty incredible day. Anything, I mean, where's Corsair? Let's see if how it's doing. Corsair still sitting at 8.3% to the downside. Bitcoin, Bitcoin did it. Bitcoin did it. That's incredible. 60,100 on Bitcoin right now. Just incredible. Ethereum sitting at 38.18. Nice. That's ChargePoint. Oh, ChargePoint's trying to come back to life. That's good. Very good. Okay. How's Neo doing? I think if Tesla's running, Neo might move. Yeah, okay, 3.59. Kevin, please look at OI. OI, what's that? Glass? For a $20 call today. On SoFi. Open interest for $20 call on SoFi. It's a battle. It's happening right now. We'll create Gamma Nest. Oh, wow. Let's see. SoFi. People going nuts on this? For what XP? Let's see. I'm going to show you next week. $20. Oh, big push on open interest. Yeah, 7,400. I mean, it's not like we've had bigger open interest at even like 19. But yeah, there's a lot. Calls. I wonder how expensive they are right now. If I bought calls at $20 for next week, be paying 56 cents. It's actually not horrible. I mean, that's just paying $20.56. It's not a horrible option. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, wow. Look, Wayfair went green. Nice. Oh, for 10.15. Oh, okay. Oh, that's probably dirt cheap. For today? Oh, man. Let's see here. Oh, you think this is going to be what Gamma squeezes for Monday? Oh, I see what you're saying now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 33,000. Yeah. Well, a lot of the short-term traders, I mean, you had that over here at 1750 as well. But you see this right before expiration. A lot of volume. But if I bought a call here, I'm only paying 12 cents for it right now. Oh gosh. Ay. All right. Jeez. Sheep just under 25. Wow. I can't believe a firm started taking off again. I mean, the thing was down like 1.5%. Now it's taking off again. Toast is at $58. Oh no, everything's going nuts. Matterport 1.61, Etsy 1.62. Woo! We're back in Tandy Town, folks. I don't know how long is it gonna last. I don't know. But anyway, don't tell me Upstart's running again. Somebody said, "Dude, Upstart." Oh my gosh, it is. It's gonna break 400. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love it. I mean, it's good news for all the other stocks. Upstart's the one that I laugh at because it's the one where I'm like, wow, I passed on it, and I'm like, damn. But hey, I've had really good bets. I got to be grateful for the wins that I've had. It's just always that thing. It's like, even though you're winning, it's like when you're not part of another one that's winning, it's like you get that like oh, I wish, right? But that's FOMO, right? So like I won't buy it. But then again, I've been saying that since like 250. Like, I'm not buying it at this price. It's like, oh well, it's 395. I was like, oh shit. It's all right. I just wouldn't have conviction in it. That'd be my problem. It's a very high risk at these higher levels, and I just wouldn't have the conviction. So I'd be likely to paper hand it. And I don't like getting into things that I'm going to paper hand. I like getting into things that I'm going to diamond hand. So, like those who missed a firm, I know. That's true. That's everybody's got their thing. If you can buy Tesla at 500, why not Upstart at 400? Well, slightly different companies. Yeah, C3AI is like that dead dog that you poke, and you're like, are you ever going to do anything? It's nuts. All right, well, we're going to be going to the course member live stream here in a couple minutes. So I'll see you in the course member live stream, folks. Thank you very much for being here. If you want to join those, you get lifetime access to the programs. Link down below. Make sure to get your 41% off. Or no, it's more than that. It's like 40, whatever it is now. No, it might be 41%. Whatever. Just use the code Diamond Hands. And you can bundle up as well. 2, 4, and 5 are the most popular bundles. Get your free stock with Public by going to mettkevin.com/public. Get your life insurance by going to mettkevin.com/life. If you want a credit card that pays you in Bitcoin rewards, go to mettkevin.com/BF. And yeah, cool. Thank you, folks. James, thanks for saying that. Yes, buy that program. Worth every minute and dollar. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, and download my app in the App Store so you get all the notifications today because I'm going to have more than usual. So anyway, meet Kevin in the App Store.